It's time to review VisiShield, a supplement that has been previously known as VisiClear. So, what's the truth behind this product? Why did it change its name overnight? And most importantly, is it a scam or are there any chances that it is one? Well, I'm going to answer all of these questions in this review. Hi guys, I'm Olive from MySupplementAdvice.com doing supplement reviews and health guides on this channel, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to stay notified when my new videos go live. Getting back to VisiShield, let's take a quick overview on the supplement and see whether it really is a scam or not. Honestly, I already said that VisiShield looks very familiar. That's because it's exactly the same as VisiClear, a supplement I reviewed in the past and that turned out to be a scam. If you're curious, you can check my video review of the old VisiClear in the top right corner. Now, why would a product completely change its name overnight if it was legitimate? That's the same question I asked myself. However, if you checked my review of VisiClear, you would see that I pointed out a lot of reasons why it was a scam. Since a lot of people started questioning it, the sketchy company behind it rebranded the product and changed its name into VisiShield. However, the current product keeps exactly the same questionable features of the old one. It comes with the same long video based on emotional promises that aren't even achievable. It's super pricey, but it offers almost no info about the brand behind it, its background, and its results. Besides, I couldn't find absolutely any satisfied users behind it other than the fake reviews from the official website. And like many other sketchy products, it doesn't even give out its full ingredient list, which is pretty typical for scams. So honestly, I totally advise you to stay away from VisiShield, just like I advised you to stay away from VisiClear as well. There are some huge chances that you end up wasting your money, so why do this when you can avoid it? If you really want a high-quality supplement for your vision, I would recommend you one that has an excellent formula, a really low price, and it's extremely transparent. But if I made you curious, stay with me until the end of this review because I'm going to give you more details about it at the end. Until then, let's take a closer look at VisiShield, starting with its ingredients. Like I said, VisiShield doesn't disclose its full formula and ingredients, which is a major question sign. Every time I come across a product that doesn't give out its full formula, I tend to question it simply because a decent supplement would always show what it contains. If it doesn't contain any harmful compounds, why would it hide them? So VisiShield is definitely very questionable from this point of view. Now, it only mentions a few ingredients on its website without any doses or full label. There's spirulina, bilberry, and lutein, which are indeed some pretty good ingredients for vision. But since there's absolutely no dose or full ingredient list, how could you even trust this product? I personally doubt that it actually contains even these 3 compounds, so I would rate it really low here. It's definitely not a product I would recommend, and its formula is the best reason for staying away from it. As you can guess, there's absolutely no info about VisiShield's pills. As far as I can guess, they're probably formulated as vegetable capsules in an average size, which was the case of its previous version, VisiClear. But other than that, everything about its pills is a secret. Regarding its dosage, the website recommends taking 1 pill in the morning, 20 minutes before eating. However, it's the same website that mentions you only need 2 pills per day, so it pretty much contradicts itself. That's why I can't really tell you what is the correct dosage or serving size for VisiShield. As you can guess, I couldn't find absolutely any real opinions on VisiShield. The only so-called reviews are available on its official website, but they look extremely fake. The apparent previous users are only highly praising the product and stating how much it helped their vision. But there's no way to leave your own review on that official website, so it's clear that those reviews are not authentic. Other than that, I could only find some general reviews on this product outside its official website, but all of those were written by people who have never actually tried it out, so they were pretty much useless. So if you are counting on other people's experiences with VisiShield, there isn't much you can find. Now, at the time I'm filming this review, I did receive some complaints from some of my readers who did order VisiShield. Apparently, most of them didn't even receive their order despite being charged for it. And there were only a few people that actually ordered this product because it's pretty new. So I don't want to imagine how things look 3 months from now because I'm pretty sure there will be a lot more unsatisfied users. That's why I advise you to avoid this product so that you're not amongst those unsatisfied ones. I couldn't give you absolutely any details about this product's side reactions when there's absolutely no info about it. The reviews from its official page are obviously positive, so there's absolutely no trace of side reactions or any small discomfort. Besides, there isn't any ingredient list available, so I can't even point out the potential substances that could cause any adverse reactions. That's why there's absolutely no comment I can make here, which is not a positive thing. You probably guessed that VisiShield comes with an astounding price. That's pretty specific for a questionable product that is only meant to take away people's money without offering them any vision improvement or benefits. Now, it's obvious that the only place where you can get this product is on its official website. The regular price is $69 per bottle, which is honestly a lot, but there's a discount if you buy larger quantities, so you can get this product for about $49 per bottle in the best case. It also claims to have a 180 days money-back guarantee, which I honestly doubt because I had several users who told me they couldn't get absolutely any refund, so don't trust that guarantee. Anyway, regarding the product's price, it's absolutely huge. $69 is way too much for a vision supplement, especially if we're talking about a very basic one. Besides, you can't even tell what it contains, so why would you spend so much on it? So what's my final opinion on VisiShield? Is it any good or it's completely the opposite? Well, I would go for the second version. Based on my research and user experiences, it's pretty much a scam. It's just a rebranded version of VisiClear, a supplement that scammed a lot of people in the past year. Since a lot of users realized the truth about it, its sales started to decrease, so the producer had to come up with a fresh name that would have nothing to do with the old VisiClear. And that's how VisiShield appeared. But I really advise you to stay away from it. It has already scammed a few people, but I really hope this number stays as low as possible. If you really want a high-quality product for your vision, I would recommend you one that is extremely transparent. It has an excellent formula and a low price, and it has worked for a lot of users. I can definitely swear by this product, so it's totally the opposite of VisiShield. I'm going to leave you my video review of this product in the left part of my screen, so make sure to check it out and see why it is so effective. Thank you for watching this review, and if you have any experiences with VisiShield, whether they are positive or negative, Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.